How is it that this movie managed to make a speak and spell terrifying?
Three, two, one. 1, 2, 3. Ready or not, I'll find you.
Z is directed by Brandon Christensen, the director of Stillborn. It stars Keegan-Connor Tracy as Beth, a mother who quickly finds herself at her breaking point when she starts being terrorized by her son's new imaginary friend Z. This is the newest Shudder exclusive, and I've been looking forward to it for a bit. I wasn't a huge fan of Stillborn, but I liked it, and it was a well-directed, tense, atmospheric horror movie. And it was a promising debut from Christensen as a director, and I was really excited to see what he was going to do next. So when I found out his next film was debuting on Shudder, I was pretty excited, and now that I've seen it, I can safely say it's not only better than Stillborn, it actually managed to creep me the hell out. Z's literal and metatextual power comes from the imagination, and the cornerstone of this movie comes down to imagination. From its first scene, it reminds you how powerful imagination can be, especially that of a child, and from there it only reminds you how powerful your own imagination can be by making you terrified of something you can't even see. Christensen knows that what you don't see is infinitely more terrifying than what you do, and he utilizes really excellent techniques to hide Z from you without ever letting you forget that he's there. A splash of water, the sound of something moving off screen, a speak and spell saying the letter Z over and over. That's not to say there aren't physical scares as well, though, and this movie has a holy shit moment very early on in the film. Not only does it have that holy shit moment, but it also has what I would consider the best jump scare I've seen in a horror film since Insidious. The pacing in this movie is fairly excellent. It's actually a really fast-paced movie, despite the fact that it never feels rushed. Christensen gets you right into the creepy demon shit very early on, and then sprinkles the plot and characterization along the way. And nothing ever feels forced, it all just plays out really naturally, and it just progresses perfectly in my opinion. The performances are all shockingly good. I say shockingly because one of the main characters is a child, but Jet Klein does a really good job in this sort of cute, but also creepy and cold and detached like Jeffrey Dahmer kind of way. Keegan-Connor Tracy does a really good job at selling the whole mother at her breaking point thing. She plays hysterical really well, and it sells the tone of this movie, and I liked it. Now, being an indie film, it does have some of the pitfalls of indie cinema, where the CGI here and there is kind of wonky, especially in one scene involving a fire, but that's not really something I'm going to fault them for. Digital effects are hard, especially when you're on a budget. My only real issue with this movie is that it kind of sets itself up for failure in a way. The first 45 minutes or so of this movie are so atmospheric and so tense that once you get to the bathtub scene, everything that follows can't measure up to any of that. I know that's a weird criticism to make, but the first half of this movie is genuinely terrifying, and everything that follows is still good, but scare-wise, it just can't measure up. Regardless though, Z is a tight, effective indie horror film with great acting and some shocking moments and one of the best holy shit jump scares I've seen in a while. I'm gonna say that it's solid. Brandon Christensen has delivered 2 really good films now, and we should be keeping an eye on him. I hope we get another movie from him soon, because with the path he's on, his next one could be phenomenal. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like this channel and you want to see more and you want to support it, please click down there. There's a Patreon link down in the description. If you want to donate to this channel and be like all these cool people right here, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you all very soon.
It's using your son to try to reconnect with you.
I'll be right out.